Good day and welcome back to Danish News Daily, the channel where royal drama meets real talk, and nothing is ever as calm as it looks on the palace balcony. Now let me ask you something. What does a king do when the most powerful man in the world starts eyeing his territory like it is a piece of real estate on a monopoly board? Well, if you are King Frederik X of Denmark, you pack your bags, ditch the Queen, and fly solo straight into the heart of that very territory. Bold? Absolutely. Strategic? You have no idea. That's right. King Frederik X of Denmark landed in Greenland today, February 18, 2026, alone. No Queen Mary in sight, in what is perhaps the most politically charged royal solo trip since, well, ever. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button right now and hit the notification bell, because trust us, you do not want to miss what happens next on this channel. The royal world moves fast, and we move faster. Now, back to our king and his very dramatic Arctic adventure. Here's a bit of backstory that will absolutely blow your mind. This is not Frederik's first rodeo on Greenland's ice. Back in 2000, before the crown, before Mary, before any of this geopolitical madness, a young, wild Fredrik completed a grueling 4-month, 3,500-kilometer ski expedition across Greenland. The man literally skied across an entire country for fun. So, when people say he has a deep connection to Greenland, they're not being poetic. The man left boot prints in the ice long before anyone was watching. Fast forward to today, and those boot prints suddenly matter a great deal. Because right now, Greenland is the hottest piece of frozen land on the planet. And United States President Donald Trump has made it crystal clear he wants it. He's been calling Greenland vital for American and NATO security, citing a melting Arctic and a scramble for strategic dominance against Russia and China. It's basically a geopolitical tug-of-war, and Greenland is the rope. So what does Denmark do? They send their king, alone, straight to Nuuk. And here's where it gets absolutely brilliant. Upon landing, King Frederik was greeted by Greenland's Prime Minister Jens Frederik Nielsen, surrounded by locals waving Greenlandic flags, and he told reporters that the Greenlandic people and their well-being are very close to his heart. No military posturing, no aggressive statements, just a king, a handshake, and a heart full of Arctic warmth. Subtle, yet absolutely thunderous in meaning. But wait, it gets even better. The itinerary is not just symbolic handshakes and photo opportunities. Fredrik toured a local high school, visited a fisheries company in Nuuk, then headed to Monarchy before making his way to a Danish military Arctic training center in Kangerlussuaq. Translation? He's showing the world that Denmark's presence in Greenland is cultural, economic, and yes, very much military. 3 birds, one very cold stone. Now, the elephant, or perhaps the elk polar bear in the room, where is Queen Mary, the woman who has accompanied Fredrik to virtually every major royal engagement, every state visit, every moment that matters, was simply not on this plane. And that, dear viewer, speaks volumes. This trip was deliberate, calculated, and deeply personal. A king reclaiming his connection to a land he knows in his bones, sending a powerful message without saying a single word too many. A United States-Denmark-Greenland working group has already been formally formed to discuss Washington's Arctic security concerns. Diplomatic, measured, but underneath all that polished language, make no mistake, Denmark is firmly standing its ground, and Fredrik just planted the flag himself. So, here's the real question everyone is asking. Is this a royal visit, or is it a master class in soft power diplomacy? Because from where we're sitting, it looks very much like both. One king, one frozen island, and an entire world watching very closely. Thank you so much for watching today. It genuinely and truly means the absolute world to all of us here at Danish News Daily.